Absolutely amazing. Gentlemen, this is a very, very special day. First of all, I'd like to say thank you so much for all the beautiful birthday wishes and messages I've received. But I really seriously would like to say thank you to everybody who has sent me private messages for birthdays, for the birthday today, wishing me good luck, keeping me in your prayers with regards to my health. I am so blessed, and that is my mantra for today. It's my mantra all the time, but especially today. So, thank you so much. They've come from all of you, from all around the world, and thank you. I'm also blessed to be in ONPASSIVE. I'm also thrilled to be ONPASSIVE. Collins, your description of the journey of ONPASSIVE, absolutely fantastic. And yes, I did join at the end of 2018. So I was very quiet. I spoke to a lot of people quietly. I did not go very public at the time, but I also knew from the first moment that I heard Ash, I believed. Just like Chris said. And I knew that we had something special here. Many of you know that my career at sea was one of my great passions in life. And a lot of what I see in ONPASSIVE, a lot of things, sometimes even in my general life, I relate to the cruise industry or my times on the ships. And one of the things is ships don't sink because of the water around them. Ships sink because of the water that gets into them. So let's take this analogy out into the world of what we do and how we live. Don't let what is happening around us get inside us and weigh us down. I know it's hard when things are tough. I know it's hard when we're bombarded through media, social media, the regular traditional radios, TVs, and printed matter, that things are not going well. They're not. But we cannot stay in that sadness, negativity. I still have hope that there can and will be a better world. And I know that ONPASSIVE is part of that forward movement to make that happen. 6 years. Are we still the same person that we were back then when we joined ONPASSIVE? I have changed. I have maybe improved a bit. I have opened up. A lot of my old joys have come back to me because I have allowed myself to get more involved with ONPASSIVE. Sitting along the sidelines and watching and growing with ONPASSIVE is wonderful as well, but also taking the opportunity to meet with people, talk to people, to step out of one's fear and one's boxed-in lifestyle is what I have done. That's me. And how I've tried to use this. So the question is, did we move and change and grow within these past years? Or did we stay stuck in where we were? Because that's also going to influence on how we think about ONPASSIVE, how we think about the world. And I think we need to be very aware of our thoughts because what we think does come into being. In our own lives and what we then create around us. So I think that's something that maybe we can work on together and separately, but just remember that only we can make some of these changes. But there are so many people out there, if you ask for help, on different levels, including support, love, caring, and prayers, who are out there and who will respond very, very quickly. You can't change people, so don't drive yourself crazy trying to. Instead, how about changing the way we deal with situations and other people, or just stay away from them? Sometimes the easiest and yet the hardest thing to do is to take a step away from somebody who is causing stress, negativity, sadness, or other in one's life. Again, remember, we have choices. We're not a tree. We don't stay in one place. We can move. So if we choose to stay where we are, whether it's, especially if it's not the most supportive, productive, caring, loving environment, you can make those choices. They may not be easy choices to make, but you can make them. And that's what our whole life is about. That's what ONPASSIVE is about. You have a choice about how active, how involved you want to be in ONPASSIVE. And I would think that right now is probably one of the most exciting times to be aware of what's happening, to learn about the products through the various webinars and live information sessions that are going on with the different wonderful people who are knowledgeable, either the OTech pros, as an example, because they actually work and live in the industry. Their understanding of what's going on, to me, helps to flesh out what I've learned through ONPASSIVE in and of itself. The products that are coming, yes, some of them are already out there, but we have seen the growth and the development of a product, for instance, OConnect. We saw it at its baby stage. We saw how it then had to be upgraded and implemented and changed and shifted and stabilized and then added to. But that's what happens in life. We're constantly changing, we're constantly reinventing ourselves and reinventing what we want out of life. So consider all of these, quote, growing pains as a necessity to come out with the most beautiful, most amazing, most helpful, most useful, most value-oriented products and company from the heart. I am very blessed to be part of all of this. And I believe that it is love that will overcome the world's situations. And I believe that it is love that will unite humanity. Look at the people that we are able to connect with through OConnect, through ONPASSIVE. I've been able to go back out into the world that I loved so much through my career at sea, meeting people around the world. And I've been able to do that through ONPASSIVE. Some people are happy to stay with what they know and where they are. And that's equally as all right. That's equally as beautiful and wonderful. But remember, there is a beautiful, beautiful world out there. And just because things are happening that we don't understand, let it be. Flow love through your heart to everybody, to every aspect of the world. They desperately need it now. And that's what we can do. We can continue to hold ONPASSIVE in love, and Ash and the family in prayers and love. Just keep flowing it. The good is rising to the top, and things are going to improve. Thank you, everybody, for being with me today to celebrate my birthday. I'll be popping in at different places. A very, very special day for me, and I'm so grateful to be here with my friends. Collins, Chris, Marty, thank you. You guys have been very special to me and to everybody who's joined. Again, birthday wishes and prayers. Thank you so much.
Fantastic, Robin, and everybody. This was a fantastic show. I'm really psyched about it. I thought it would be, and it was.
Stop going there.
That's embarrassing.